Lovely you. Let's take a deep breath in. As we connect to that sound, just feel like it clears the energy field. We can imagine that we're standing right in the center of a space that is resonating all around us. This pure energy, light and love. If you can, visualize yourself standing in a column of light. Your whole being is encapsulated in this light pouring down upon you, creating a puddle, a pool of the light at the soles of your feet. We imagine just as rainwater would seep into the earth, that it drops even further down. That the earth that is holding you now receives that glorious light, that energy that is connecting you, heaven and earth, and you, the beautiful being, the conduit, the space between heaven and earth. So we honor the human that is able to hold the space right between. As you relax your face, drop your shoulders, soften your tummy, rest your whole being. Feel the calmness, the soothing, the softness. This whole being of mine now receiving all the light that I can welcome into it. The highest vibration of light and love that I can hold at this time. In the stillness that you are holding inside your energy, the highest vibration we can hold at this time. Holding that stillness as a deep sense of assuredness. Know that you are here on time, on purpose, at a most incredible time. How wonderful it is to be here. To be connected in the conduit of heaven and earth. To be like a messenger that's able to connect into higher awareness, graciousness, love, enthusiasm, creativity, activation. That energy of co-creating, that impulse to make the very best of life. This yearning that you have not to go to sleep, miss a thing, because life is so precious. This is a gracious gift that you are still able to access and hold on to. For so many, there has been a burnout of the enthusiasm. How wonderful that you've kept it awake and alive all this time. And we are so grateful for the human that you are, for the vehicle that you have, for the beauty and the strength that you hold in your being, your fun, lightheartedness, your adventurousness, your willingness to dare and try things that others would say, not doing that, not safe enough, not predictable enough. To leap into things and not pay any regard to consequences, because all of that, as we know as light beings, does not matter at all. It's the gathering of the information that makes all the difference. Thank your mind, body and being for being willing to play with such spontaneity, and for the urging to be wakeful and present and not to miss anything. Feel this as an energy of inspiration, activation, and let it bathe now through your entire body, like a light seeping into you, healing, cleansing, and clearing on every single level of your being, right down to a cellular level, into your auric field, your crystalline nature. Just imagine yourself being absolutely cleaned and clear. We ask now that whatever we accumulated in this life, whatever thoughts or words or things that we heard, felt or saw, or whatever we carried over from past journeys, past experiences, that held any kind of trepidation or foreboding, fear or dread, or anything at all that had a message in it that has become distorted now over time, that we can release and let that go. Any anxiety about releasing from this life, that we can release that and let it go, knowing that this life is a gift and we will play in it for as long as we agree to play in it, and we will be held and breathed into, and our heart will beat and the earth will hold us for as long as we are intended to be here. That there is nothing that is right or wrong or good or bad. It's the experiencing of life that is valid. So important that we understand it. And we add no other clutter, no other stories to it, no pain. Whatever was passed on to you in the way of the sadness and undertone, when you became aware that life would end, this precious life would end at some time, particularly when we are young and we have no concept of what that truly is, but there is a sadness in it, that this too shall pass. And whatever clung to your little being, your child experience, your awareness at that time, that felt like a hardship or a suffering, a dread, something to be wakeful and present about all the time, vigilant, just in case this thing happened, just in case you came to the end of this life and you were not ready and not paying attention. Think about holding that as an energy, an awareness from a little child. How wonderful that you've been able to hold on to it ardently the whole time. It's a key note inside of your being, a note that says life is precious. And you've never forgotten that feeling of how precious it is. This push and the drive that you have experienced to experience this life, to be fully participating in it, is your great gift. The awareness of how precious it is the gift that was passed on to you. But as a child, it was probably difficult to assimilate and understand that there will be a beginning, a whole lot of stuff in the middle, and that there would be an ending. When life seems so precious and wonderful as a little person, we can barely perceive an ending. And so we should not, we should just be filled with a delighting of life. So let's ask now that whatever got stuck inside of your energy that created a distortion of the gift and the signal that you hold that is so powerful, life is precious. Be in it in every moment. It passes so quickly. If every single soul knew this message in life, we would regard one another and this earth and all life with so much more honor and respect, so much more kindness, love and support. Hear how you have been doing all those things, loving, supporting, being kind and considerate, making space, helping and uplifting others. All of these are gifts that you have brought in. And we ask now to release the undertone of any kind of dread or insecurity, anxiety that might have imprinted as a young person. We ask now that you can release all the stories that might have been connected to that in all previous journeys. Whatever hardship or suffering might have been endured, whatever might have caused an end of life as too early, way too early, whatever imprint was stuck in the system, We ask now that it be released, and we ask our angels and guides and divine presence to release that code from this beautiful being. That you can hold the spontaneity and the delight of life with so much vigor, so much excitement, high light energy, delightful energy. And that you can continue to do this world and this journey with that energy, but now in perfect balance, helping this mind and this body to restore and reset in the human way of needing to rest, to restore and to create those quiet times when the system revitalizes. Thank this mind and this body that is your vehicle for this journey. And thank this being now for being able to be calm when you allow yourself to rest and reset. Tell your beautiful being how to breathe into yourself. Following your breath, feeling it in your mind and your body. Relaxing down, down, down. Imagining yourself bringing this relaxation down to a cellular level. Your whole body can feel rested, relaxed, held, loved, comforted, supported, adored. We quieten all our thoughts. We receive those little nudges about this could be done, we could still do this. We say, yes, we can, we shall. As soon as we've allowed this mind, body, and this being to reset and fully replenish, so that we can continue to play in this life in the most exceptional way. So that I can continue to hold the gift and the code that I have to remind every dear soul that life is worthwhile and precious. There are so few of those vibrations, those notes in the earth today. People are so filled with anger and fear, hate and dread. And the few of us who can still hold that note, where there is so much love and anticipation, delighting in this life, seeing the beauty and playing, becoming playful within it. Those who can hold that note are bringing in the most important vibration into this frequency. It's like a healing, soothing balm. Imagine now that you can bring that in this quiet, rested state, this healing balm, and pour it down and through you. Imagine that you can be the recipient of a high, light, clear, cleansing energy. Receive it in you. Breathe and relax. Trust and restore. Soften your tummy. Smooth the skin on your beautiful face. Smile into your soul. I hold the key. I hold this key in me. The delight of life. I hold this now as a musical note, a sound, a vibration, a color. I offer this into the space, pouring it down through your higher self, the light that you are, into your beautiful human self. Letting it seep down through the soles of your feet into the earth. Breathe and relax. Be here. Beautiful you. As you continue to hold the space in the stillness of still point, the quietest space in between all the chaos and the swirl of life, and continue to hold it and stabilize it. You keep holding and holding, anchoring this light. Whatever sparks your imagination to do and pursue and get up and participate, hold the energy of that, the vigor, the excitement, the novelty. Hold the energy of that which is coming to mind. And imagine you can transmit that energy as a thought pattern, as a sound wave, an energy frequency into the space around you. We imagine that this becomes a contagious signal, like a beating drum. And all those who hear it and feel it as it floats into their awareness will feel a quickening and awakening in their heart and their soul. Life is precious, wonderful. Let's play in it. Let's create. Let's co-create. How wonderful to have this as your gift, that you are here to imprint into this dimension, just on time, for us to remember who we are. We are divine beings of light and love. We are the very breath of the divine. Breathe deeply into that now. Settle your whole being down, my treasure. Wonderful you. So much love, so much light. We thank our guides and angels, divine presence, and the highest vibration of light and love for holding us with so much love and compassion. May the peace of all that is, the peace that passes understanding, envelop you now in a beautiful chrysalis of light, love, and grace. So much love to you. Thank you for you.